Do you have the 40 years of WrestleMania edition of WWE 2K24 and want all of those WrestleMania arenas quickly? Well, today I'm going to show you a method that you can use to get them as fast as possible. We're going to start though by clarifying something. I've talked about this before in a previous video, and there are still people saying that the Supercharger should have unlocked everything within the game. It won't, as it's not mode specific. It only covers the WWE purchasables, and to get those you need to go into options and then store. In the middle is the WWE purchasables section. At the end of every single match in any game mode you earn WWE points, and you can come here to unlock superstars, arenas and championships in any order you wish. As you can see though, I still have WWE points, but I can't redeem them on anything because everything is already unlocked. Once again, I will stress this: if you've got the season pass, you've got the Supercharger. It's these items that it will unlock. It doesn't unlock anything from My Rise, My Faction or Showcase. If you've got the 40 years of WrestleMania edition of the game, you will have the season pass, which as we've mentioned will of course include the Supercharger, but you will also have the Showcase Superstar unlock. Again, people are getting a little bit confused by this and they're thinking that it will unlock everything within Showcase. No, the keyword is in the title, Superstar Unlock. So let's see what it does when you go into Showcase. You'll see that in the first match, you can see that I've got a completely fresh save here. And you can see that I've already unlocked Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Macho Man Randy Savage, Miss Elizabeth and George the Animal Steel from the first match. Now the first two matches in Showcase are from WrestleMania 3. So to get the WrestleMania 3 arena, you need to win the second match in the Showcase. So what I'm going to do here is literally just play the Steamboat versus Savage match so I can get into the second match. And what I'm going to prove to you is that you don't need to do any of the objectives whatsoever. The arenas are tied to literally winning the matches. If you're bothered about Showcase, you'll want to play through it, watching all the videos, doing all the objectives, seeing the slingshots from gameplay to real life footage, and really immersing yourself into the mode. If that's what you want to do, that's absolutely fine. If you just want the arenas, you'll probably want to use this method. Put the game on easy and use some sliders if you want. You don't have to follow the objectives in the top corner, you can completely ignore them. But you may get the odd one or two unlocking. Now sometimes pinfalls are locked to objectives or certain moments within the match. So if you attempt a pinfall too early, your opponent will always kick out because their AI is programmed to do this, because pins, as I say, may be tied to objectives. So the quickest way to win is, if you're on easy with sliders, is submission. So just do a couple of moves, put your opponent in a submission, tap the button and win the mini game. Now yes, okay, you could say that this is cheating a little bit, but if you don't care about Showcase and you just want the arenas, you're kind of forced to play a mode you don't really care about, so you just want to win the matches as quickly as possible and get out of that mode. And you can see that I've won that match now and I've unlocked the second match, Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, again from WrestleMania 3. And you can see from the menu screen, I've unlocked Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, and two versions of Bobby the Brain Heenan. This is through the Showcase Superstar unlock, but there is one item that is still locked. This is the WrestleMania 3 arena. So in this match, you do start on the floor. Basically, just do the same as you did in the last match. Just win the match. It doesn't matter how you do it. As I say, I'm using the submission method, but you can win by count out. You also don't need to perform a certain number of signatures or finishing moves. All you have to do, and I keep stressing this, is just simply win the match. It doesn't take too long. I actually did a live stream of a speedrun of Showcase, and it took me about 35 minutes to get through all the main 21 matches using this method. The only 2 matches you may have trouble with is the women's triple threat between Charlotte, Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey, simply because there's another person in the match. It's not one-on-one. And also the WrestleMania 10 ladder match between Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels, for the simple reason it's a ladder match. As you can see, I've worn Andre down just a little bit. I'm putting him into a submission hold, and it's a very quick tap out. Now, okay, yeah, that's not how the real match ended, but I won the match, and that's all I really wanted to do. These Showcase matches could vary in length anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes. And as I've said, if you want to immerse yourself in the mode, by all means, play it. As you can see now on the objective screen, I've only done 1. All the rest, I've not even bothered to go through and complete those. But as you can see here, the item that was locked is now unlocked. The WrestleMania 3 arena is now accessible to me in exhibition game modes. So that was just a quick way through Showcase then. Yes, you do still have to play the mode, but it's not going to be as bad for you knowing that you can win the matches really quick and unlock those WrestleMania arenas that you want to use in other game modes. Did you find these tips handy? If you did, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope this was useful to you in your potential bid to speedrun Showcase.